Sweet. Can you see the stream? Can you see the
I
video
can
game?
see it. Yep.
Right on. Man. It's been 4 days since I streamed. 4 days ago. It was like 3 days in a row where I didn't get to stream, man. No bueno.
Oh, bueno. Alright, so...
Yeah, so we're right next to the apartment. We're right next to our apartment.
It's kind of interesting that Mr. Armitage would happen to find a key to an apartment of a dead, recently deceased man. He just happens to be right next to the office complex of some gangers who, he can constantly visit and kill the farm.
Endlessly respawn. How fortunate for Mr. Armitage. So basically, I've already gotten a couple karma.
Realistically, I mean, every time I played this game, I farmed a shit ton of karma. I would spend days, and maybe not days, but hours, just coming in and out of this room, smoking the guards. If anything, my life got low, I'd pop next door, use the bed, save the game, and I would boost my overall firearms.
Yeah, firearms is the quickest way to get them dead, right?
Right.
If you build up your firearms, you can kill them quicker, and then if you build up, if you go
your body.
Yep, you can last longer.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you go get a better gun, you can kill them quicker too. But a better gun doesn't help you as much if you still don't have a good firearms.
Right.
Skill.
Plus, you need like a negotiation skill to get better deals on the guns as well, I think.
Well, yeah, probably. I mean, that would make sense. I kind of forget, it's just been quite... I think the last Shadowrun that I played would not have been the Super Nintendo one. It would have been the Genesis version.
Yeah.
When we're talking about the older games anyways. Did you by any chance watch... did you watch this video after I made it of the first Shadowrun that we played the other day?
I went to look for it. I couldn't find it in your library.
Okay. Well, I just uploaded it tonight to YouTube. But
okay.
it actually had 4 views on it since since I had done it, and that was more than like the X-Men Mutant Apocalypse or the Lufia and the Fortress of Doom. So I thought that was kind of interesting that just in a couple days, people had clicked on Shadowrun. Now, I don't know if that was because it is, again, maybe it's under the pen and paper tabletop RPG,
Mm-hmm.
I can't really tell what I've started it under. Uh-oh, we died. we might not actually get another room out of this. Yep, not that one.
Nope.
No. There we go. Almost
Close
died.
call.
Yeah. I found that I've somehow assigned, like, to automatically use an item or to use anything. So A on the Xbox 360 controller is the bottom button. So like it would be X on PlayStation, right? But
Yep.
if I hit that, it gives me wooden door, and I click wooden door, I can examine it. Okay. And I can open it. But if I just click my right mouse or my right joystick, it's just like automatically is a use.
Yeah, they had that same thing in Super Nintendo. It's basically your right and your left trigger buttons.
Yeah.
Or the shoulder bumpers. They would do that.
Well, I was almost thinking switching the bindings a little bit, but I don't know. Well, so let's take a look here. We've got 470 new yen. Now, I don't really remember how much the weapons cost, but I'm pretty sure we can maybe afford like the cheapest, crappiest thing that we don't actually want. I feel like maybe 1200-ish, 1600-ish seemed like that would be like a decent gun.
Yeah, I think so. I'm trying to think of the first pistol upgrade that you really want. It's probably going to be the
Ruger Warhawk?
Ruger Warhawk, I think is what you want to shoot for.
Hell yeah.
The best pistol that they've got is the H&K, and that was another thing I liked about this game, is that they actually incorporated actual pistols. You think for kind of a Nintendo game that they might shy away from using real names of weapons, but they didn't hesitate.
Aha! We got him. Run back out here.
Kind of the kicker is there's no place to buy guns in your current map. I think the best you can get is like a frag grenade.
Oh wow, can we not even go?
You have to go to a different map to do it.
Okay.
Now when you go to your skills,
Yeah.
open up your skill tree. No, I might be wrong. On firearms in this game, it's kind of a blanket thing. You bump them up, and everything increases. But in the Sega one, you bump up your firearms, and then you can get specific for shotguns, pistols, and SMGs.
That sounds familiar, actually, for the Sega one. Yeah.
So yeah, I don't think you can specify in this game.
Which is good, because who knows what you're gonna feel like. You might feel like a T250 Defiance shotgun.
Mm-hmm. Yep. The Defiance or the Room Sweeper, or yeah.
And there's some pretty neat weapons. So where are we at with the storyline, though? We obviously.
So with the story,
development.
let's see. Did we get the tickets last time?
We did not get the tickets yet.
Okay, so we need to figure out the phrase or the keyword that lets us into the filing cabinets at the morgue.
Which means that we needed a badge, right? Don't we need the Lone Star
You needed.
badge?
That's right. You needed a Lone Star badge, so you got to find that guy with the Band-Aid on his forehead.
Yeah. And I think we tried talking to him. And
Didn't
I
he give you a
believe
price?
said maybe like 500, and I didn't have it. Maybe that's what it was.
Okay.
So maybe not. We have 500. Maybe we can go ahead and go get that. But maybe yeah, I'd say let's go ahead and do that. You know, we've done a little bit of leveling here. I may do some more leveling, maybe off stream, because it is a little boring to watch.
Yeah. At least, with the stream here tonight, you can get some exposition and kind of advance the plot for those following at home. And yeah, once you get into the next map, the car yards, sadly, it's almost like you need to level, because I don't know if you recall. Well,
Like the one-on-one matches.
Yeah, exactly. So, essentially from here, you're trying to get tickets so you can get into a concert at a rock club.
Yeah,
At the rock
Maria
club, you will
Mercurial or
find,
something?
Maria Mercurial, who also happens to make an appearance in Shadowrun Returns.
Oh, does she?
Yeah, she's the concert at the end of the game.
Oh yeah, and Jake Armitage is in there too.
Yep, he's there too. So,
Chummer.
anyways, yeah. So, you get into the club, you meet your old boss, Gunderson. Gunderson basically says, hey man, you're supposed to be dead. You gotta go into hiding. And he puts you in a safe place called the car yards. It's basically if you will, a junkyard where the gangs protect everybody who's in there hiding. But while you're in there, you can fight to gain experience points, gain cash, whatever. And
Well, I think
you
to
can't-
build a. Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I mean, the thing is, you can either pay to get out once you earn enough money,
That's right.
or if you level up enough, you can fight your way through. So that way, they'll basically let you go. Which,
That's the way we
you
gotta
know,
go.
yeah. And it's like, if you can sit there and if you can level up, and go toe to toe with everybody, that's impressive. The thing is, you're gonna have to farm a shit ton of karma just to get there. So
Yeah, in fact, we could probably go online and find the stats that are recommended. And again, I could just farm on my own too. When
right,
I'm not trying to stream and do that. It's not terrible
Yeah.
right now, I feel like, because we're actually going over some of the game stuff, but like I have been doing this for the last 10 minutes, it's like,
yeah, dude. I'd say go ahead and go ahead and save and just start making your way over to get that Lone Star badge.
Well, and we did already, get our farms up a little bit. So we've got 4 firearms. Screw it, we'll get to 5. Now, do they just go to 10? Is that right?
Yeah, they might all cap out at 10, and then once you cap out, that skill set will disappear from the menu.
That's right.
So basically, I mean, it'll show up on your stat chart, but you won't be able to upgrade any further. It'll remove it from the list. So, so basically now you're on your way to get a Lone Star badge. Lone Star, for the most part, is considered corporate security, as well as law enforcement. They kind of muddy the waters between, your local or state or federal law enforcement and corporate security. They've got contracts with all sorts of businesses, and how much did he sell it to you for?
150.
Oh, that's cheap.
Negotiation.
Ask about negotiation.
There you go.
So, yeah.
Now we can go back to the.
You can go back to the morgue. Show them your credentials. Wrong building.
I was trying to just cut around the corner before that guy shot me. cut too tight.
It's pretty awful that I can still remember all these maps.
Well, we spent a lot of hours on it. That's for sure.
Especially when we get to the car yards, that one room that you farm in. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I piles of cars.
That is the one room I've spent the most time in any video game in. Ever.
Okay, so now we should be able
Ask about Grinder.
Oh yeah, that's right. Grinder was. Oh, don't I have to wear the badge? Isn't that what they were saying?
Maybe.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, there you go, agent number.
Ooh, agent number.
Oh, tack it onto my bucket. Now we can ask about it. There we go.
Hooray!
Huzzah! Progress!
And he's like, oh no, wrong one. So he basically unlocks both of those.
Yeah,
and you can
get into both of them.
Yeah. Did you ever examine the slab that you came out of? And money appeared on the top.
Yeah, I don't know if we did.
Examine the slab that you came out of, because I think Sassy's number is in there, so you can call.
We did get that.
Okay.
We can close that. Now we have. The tickets to the Marine. Now we have that.
Humor me. Go in there and check it out just to make sure nothing drops out. Okay. Yeah, I think you got it. And there's a scalpel on one of those trays. The middle tray.
Hold on, did I examine it? Let me hit it again here. Oh yeah, I didn't never pick up the scalpel.
It's very sharp.
Oh jeez, did I even get that stinking... Yeah, okay, I at least got that. Sweet. So now we can go to the concert, huh?
If you want, you can scope out the graveyard. I think he uses scalpel to pry open the graveyard gate, maybe.
Yeah, okay.
And then there's a shaman in there who's injured. Use a slap patch on him. He's in one of the mausoleums.
That's right. Yeah, we can go see if we can unlock. Is it Jenga dance?
Yeah, I think later when you're able to return to this area, you can tap Jenga dance. But the shaman, I forget his name. You're probably going to want to run from the ghouls. Or not.
Yeah, aren't the skellies a good source of karma too? Like just...
Yeah, they're a quicker source because they absorb more HP, I think.
I just like that they don't shoot.
Yeah. You just got to be quick on locking on to them, otherwise they'll...
Like that one almost got to me.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll kind of...
Now, as you... Yeah, use the scalpel to pry open the doors.
All of them?
All of them. And then the shaman, he's in the bottom left one, I think. Yep. He's shouting for help. And if you examine the coffins...
Something sharp could open the lock, yeah.
If you examine the coffins when you go into the mausoleums, some people have cash in their coffins.
Hell yeah, we're totally going in here.
And then sometimes ghouls pop out.
Yep, cannot speak. Well then, yeah, this isn't Jenga dance then, I don't think.
No, this is
Ah! I just used it on myself. What an asshole.
it's like dances with something. Dances with clams or something.
Slap patch used on the shaman. Yeah, there we go. Chrome coyotes.
Oh, I was totally wrong.
Only a shaman and magic fetish.
Ask about magic fetish. Well, I like to rub dicks between my toes.
Let's see. And the other one was what, shaman? Yeah, there you go. And then he just pieces out. See you later, fuck. Couldn't I? There we go. Yeah. Give me that sweet karma. Oh. I was ready to be quick on the draw for that one. Money came out instead.
Money, money, money!
Money! That's gonna have to be like the call sign later on. Ooh, I didn't lock on very fast. Let's read. Oh, damn, okay. It took me a... Especially here.
Yeah, I don't think you can open that back gate of the cemetery. Did more money pop out?
No, I did a save state thing where
I gotcha.
Rolled it back. Because I couldn't lock onto it very fast. See, there you go. That was worth it. We got a karma. Yeah, I think we're killing them pretty quick.
Oh, pick up that bone.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna need a
God.
ghoul bone later.
Oh, what the fuck was that?
Okay, right there. Yeah, occasionally you'll come across things like ghoul bones, snake scales, serpent scales, octopus ink, whatever.
I love that karma. We could totally make like a Jake Armitage face emote at some point,
Oh, dude, that'd be sweet.
and then do it for like cheers, where like people can cheer bits, and they can use the Jake Armitage emote.
Hmm. Well, maybe if enough people show interest in the SNES walkthrough that you're doing, maybe I know you didn't like it as much, but maybe you show them the Sega one in comparison. Maybe you don't play the full game, but
We could take
just
a
kind
look
of do
at
a
it,
brief.
baby. Holy smokes! Oh, I'm tired. Okay, yeah, there's nothing there. Okay. Oh. Come here, scary ghoul. So, like, right when that ghoul came up,
Hmm.
I had a flashback of Dracula. And the little mirror and shit that we gotta use later on in the game, right?
Strobes.
Strobe, that's right.
Dracula's a pain in the butt. Or the vampire. I can't remember if they call him Dracula or just refer to him as vampire, but yeah, I think it is Dracula.
I think it's Dracula. Nobody was getting sued back in the day. That's why they use H and K.
Right. You know, come to think of it, out of all the stories in this game, the Dracula one is probably the most absurd.
As far
I mean,
as like why it just doesn't need to be there.
right, like, you know, you're fighting gangs, you're hacking, you know, yeah, you're using magic and stuff. I get that, but Dracula, really? Come on.
Yeah.
I would have settled for just a vampire, but to call it Dracula, nah. I mean, they did incorporate him into a cult, which, you know, okay, points for that. And then I don't know if you remember, he's at the Darkblade Mansion, and then they've got that gun shop.
Yeah.
On their property,
Yep.
tucked away in the corner. Yeah.
Off to the right hand side.
Oh yeah.
That's where they keep the good stuff at.
Yeah. That guy's kind of a prick, but he's got better prices than Norbert.
No, but
Actually, I shouldn't say he's Norbert. There's the Shadowrunner Norbert, who just happens to look like the gun shop owner.
Yep, that's right.
So, for all intents and purposes, I say it's Norbert.
You are Norbert now.
Norbert's good. I mean, he's got the Uzi. You know, if you want someone with rapid fire, he's your man. So, okay, character archetypes for this game. In general, you've got like a street samurai, a mage, a shaman, an orc, a decker. I shouldn't say orc. Orc is more of a species, but your street samurais, mages, shaman, and deckers. Those are your four major archetypes in terms of what they do or capabilities they've got. So, you know, your street samurai is basically somebody proficient in guns, melee, any type of combat. Deckers are better at hacking, electronic work, things like that. Your shaman are good at casting spells whereas your mages are kind of a blend between street samurai and the mage or shaman. I mean, overall, anytime I play a Shadowrun game, I always lean towards a street samurai, somebody who's savvy with firearms, as well as maybe a melee attack or two. But in this game, you can basically hire runners, people to join your team, fight for your cause, and essentially, you know, you can use them, hire people based on the mission you want to take on, and they'll stay with you until essentially they die. Now, counter to that, in the Sega game, when you hire a Shadowrunner, you get the option, hey, do you want me for one run, or do you want me until, you know, you no longer need me? And it's kind of a, okay, you pay me $500 for one run, and $5,000 I'll stay with you until, you know, you decide I'm no longer needed.
Definitely still want to get some more firearm going. Okay. Oh, that's right. We can come down in here. Get more scalpel. Oh crap, we got two. We got two skis. Oh, still more money. Holy smokes. So we can get that other guy to pop up. There we go. Now we got both of them. I was gonna say, I could have sworn there was another ghoul up there, so. Do a little more ghoul killing on our way out. I don't know what's going on here, but it seems like I'm not able to kill him quite as quick as I was earlier. It's actually kind of annoying. Definitely would like a stronger gun at this point. Whatever, we're just gonna get out of here. My eyes are getting heavy and that gun missing and not hitting for more than one damage pisses me off. Out here.
Yeah. Try and ask him a lot of questions before you go in, because I think you can get a few things out of him before you hand him the tickets, but you're not able to get anything after you hand him the tickets. So I could be wrong, but considering your vocabulary is not too big here, might as well run through everything.
Yeah, it won't take much time at all to run through. He doesn't even know who Maria is.
What?
Duh, what? Man, I don't think he gave us anything at all.
Sorry, man.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good, we tried. Such a shitty animation. I feel like somebody did that animation in a day. Like in one day. What's up,
I guess I wasn't watching.
Oh.
I mean, he is different in his appearance than your other characters. I think this guy talks about ghoul busting.
Yeah.
The guy looks like a fucking meth head. They're sassy.
Whiz music.
Ask her about Glutman. I think she says he left a voicemail on your phone or something.
I don't think we
Or
can. I don't think that is sassy, is it?
it's the same picture for when you call her. Go to the vid phone. Oh, go to the vid phone in the hall. Call
Yeah,
her.
back at the start.
Yeah, right when you come into the club.
Yeah, that's what we need to do. Who else do we have here? What is it? And this guy too is shifty, isn't he? Oh,
I call that guy the preacher. You know, something about the way he's illustrated makes him look like a preacher. I don't know.
Don't try to take me up on a run. Think me just looking for fun. Please insert Christ too.
Use cred stick.
What's up, Sasha?
So pull up her thing,
There you go.
and she's gonna say like,
Got myself a new
"You've been
boyfriend
getting
and
calls."
everything.
There you go. Ask about calls. Ask
Man.
about Glutman. Ah, shit. So now you got to go back to the office, that corner office. So,
Oh, yeah.
so you can ask that secretary about Glutman, and then come back and Glutman's there.
That's so cool.
He's gonna jump.
That was a good one. I saw that little green hat in there. I'm gonna walk over here. That was a nice little corner. I'm glad we went down there. We got 70 million out of that. Nice little chunk. I'll show you. Jeez, dude, we're almost dead. Sweet.
Ask about the cage.
There we go. Now we can go talk to old Glutty boy. Let's go get us a nice little sleepy buy though.
Yeah. And probably spend some karma too.
Yeah, we've picked up a few. So we could definitely get some more. I am not going to the right place.
Yeah, that's the morgue. Although you did sleep there.
Use the karma. Let's see. If we had one more karma, we could hit 2 firearms, but oh well. Alright, let's get over to the cage.
The cage.
Just using the turbo button here and there.
Nice.
Yeah, that does look like just like Sassy, huh?
Yeah. Talk to her now. Maybe she says something. Ask her about.
Ask about calls. Oh, I can't even ask her about calls.
Yeah, some of the words they'll delete from your list. That's Glutman sitting over at the bench. If you go to your left.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's over here now.
Yep. Smoking a Pall Mall.
So what you did? But we don't want to go here yet, do we?
You don't really have any choice. I mean, you have to.
Well...
What was it you were thinking you need to do yet?
Well, I was thinking go get a better gun.
Where? There's no gun stores on that map.
Can't we take the subway?
Nope, it's out of order.
Oh.
Yep.
So you have to go here with the Beretta then?
Yeah.
So...
Actually, you may be able to pay your way out and still come back and fight people. But there's like one point where you get to challenge the king, the guy that runs the car yards.
Yeah.
But if you don't take the opportunity, you don't get the opportunity to fight him again.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Well, you don't... Yeah. Well, let's just, before we save it, the save state, we'll go see what the options were. Because I think we can talk to the guy. Oh yeah, this kid wants to talk to me, doesn't he? Guess not.
He sells slap patches. You have to ask him about heal. There's the king. Hail to the king, baby.
Okay. If you want to cost you, let's just say the 4,000 neon wires in charge. So that's really what we have to do, is we have to just sit here and fight until we have 4,000 new yen?
Yeah, essentially. The first couple fights aren't too hard. And
that's right, you can fight. Yeah.
And this guy, he kind of reminds you that Drake is going to kill you and you're not safe in the car yards. You know, Drake is your main antagonist. He is the person who essentially put the hit out on you because of the courier run you were going to do. So you're in here with this meth head who keeps running around the same car over and over and over. And he reminds you that Drake is anywhere and everywhere.
Yeah, so basically we can just keep running in here forever. And then we run up and go sleep. Right?
Yeah, you can farm the shit out of that room and take naps. You get cash and karma, you know, for winning against the guys in there. So, you know, if you want to do your save state and go in, talk to Louis Anderson over there, and he'll tell you.
Yeah,
you know,
we can see how far we can get too, you know.
Yeah.
We probably can't get very far, but we'll be able to get 1 or 2 fights in.
There you go. 3 karma.
Nice. We need to go fight, or sleep, I mean. Yeah, because I think later on to be able to come in and beat King, we have to... we have to get other guns. I don't think you can beat King with a Beretta.
Definitely not. Definitely not.
So we can go ahead and do another firearm here. And then we're we're already at 3 for all those, so we'll just kind of keep hanging out here, I guess. Fight in the car yards. Yeah, okay, well, if there's no other option, we'll just save it now and keep rolling. We'll just keep doing it this way.
Keep rolling, 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 rolling.
What?
It's Louis Anderson. Hey, you want to fight in the car yards? I'll give you some money. This guy's like, I will fuck you up.
I will die very quickly.
The next guy is like the mirror image. It's his twin brother. It's like, you killed my brother. I will kill you.
Oh, I
You
should
probably
not
kill
have
him right
saved
now.
here.
Here he is. I will avenge you, brother.
Yeah. Oh, I hate when they run off the screen.
Yeah. Yeah, it works best if you stand right in the middle.
Yeah, money better to fight again. Yeah, we're already doing pretty good here. We got 3 fights down. I wonder if we have the 4,000 yet. No, 2,700. It sucks. Sucks that it's gonna take us 4,000 new yen to get out of here. 4,000 new yen would be pretty good to use on against the damn, or to get the guns. Get some nice guns, you know. Yeah. Man, I am tired. I really hope this job doesn't call in tomorrow. I mean, it would be good to make more money, I guess, but maybe it should call in. I don't know.
And here's your first mage. He's gonna zip all the way around this map, or the arena. Maybe not. You.
Yeah, we got him down. Oh, there you go. Now we have enough money, right? We have 4,700 now.
Just what I would do is I'd just keep fighting,
Oh,
because
yeah.
at some point,
Oh, we're
if you
totally
kill
going
the,
to.
because if you can kill the king, I'm not saying you would, but if you could,
Well, that'd be super helpful right now. Instead of
then you wouldn't
saving-
have to pay to get out, and you save that money for better guns. But
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I think the one guy that pulls out I don't even think the king is the hardest. Is it
no,
the Uzi guy?
they got one of those big troll deckers.
Oh yeah.
Actually, I think you got to go through 2 of them.
Jeez. Oh, nice. Still got
Nice.
it. Hell yeah. I mean, in this, obviously we're being helped by the save states here. We might be able to get one more off. Like, we're actually not doing too bad at all. Dun, 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 dun.
And there's the samurai warrior. He just whips you. He ain't nothing.
Doing all right against this guy.
I think you get like 4 karma from him.
Ooh.
Oh, no. Totally
He started
fucking-
wailing on me though. We got plenty of money though now for sure,
Oh, yeah.
but we'll still keep going.
Yeah, keep riding that train.
Yeah, dude.
Because I think once you pay the king... Actually, now that I think about it, once you pay the king, it might shut down. So...
Let's throw another firearm at it.
Mm-hmm.
If we kill him fast enough. Our save state. I think we're gonna hit a wall here, honestly, pretty soon, though.
Ferocious orc.
Man, I'm actually hitting him pretty good, though. I mean,
Yeah. Nice.
Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. I have so much money now.
Hmm.
Kind of almost don't care about the 4,000 now. It's like 4,000 doesn't mean shit.
Right.
I almost wonder if we shouldn't get a little bit more body now.
Yeah, go for it.
And then maybe we go down to the car yards and get one more karma so we can put another one in the body, and then we'll have. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see if we can do this next fight without any farming. Oh yeah, this guy right here. I feel like this guy was like murders me.
He can be hard because he wanders off screen. Yeah. So this is where slap patches come in handy, I think.
Oh really?
Yeah, you can buy slap patches from that kid.
Okay. Well, yeah, he hits me just so often.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think I can do. I can't get him. Okay. I think this is the hardest guy I was thinking about. This little kid right here.
I think you're right.
Holy shit, come on. You sure? Heal?
Ask about
there
healing.
we go. Okay. How many should I buy? Like 5 of them?
Yeah, maybe.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, let's give it a shot. 500 unions, not really a big waste. Give this
Is that how much he charged?
5 times 100.
Oh,
So what do I need to do? Like once this guy takes off a good little chunk of my health, I just need to hit the button to start.
yeah, use it, and then I'd use it now, yeah.
Jeez.
Oh, shit.
He's tough. If we can get through this, it's gonna be a miracle.
I'd say he might be one that you want to make sure your body's up a little bit more.
Yeah. I don't even feel like fighting him. Like he just runs around so fast. I think gang leader. Yeah, 4,000. That's 20%, 25%. I don't care. We'll just get rid of it.
Okay.
I think we'll be all right.
And I could be wrong. You might be able to come back in and fight those guys.
So now we can go get us a gun, though, huh?
Yep, you gotta go all the way down and around the corner.
To the magic shop and the shoddy shop. Yeah, like probably 10 more minutes on the stream here. I'm gonna head to bed.
Okay. Do you know any snipers that hang out in dumpsters?
It's like the best spot for a sniper.
And here's the gun shop. And I like when you highlight the female there. It's like she's browsing or she's looking.
Okay, so the grenades. Okay,
Grenades.
so we have the Colt American L36 pistol, 500 yen. Okay. Ares Viper.
Ares
long-range
Viper.
Pistol, 4,000.
Ares is a
Fire
fictional.
jacket. We definitely want that. Defiance. There we go. That's the awesomeness.
It's more than you got though.
Unfortunately. And the Chevy Security Light 500.
How much was the Ares?
Ruger Warhawk is 9,000.
I'd go Warhawk. That's me.
She's choosing.
She's choosing.
Is that the best best route there.
Yeah, I'd get that in the mesh wire jacket. I think you can sell. No, I think you can try selling him the leather coat that you picked up off the orc you killed. But it says something like he looks at the blood stains and his eyes grow big, and it's like, no, I'm gonna pass on that.
Well, the Beretta pistol, like this RPG Classics article here, it says it's the only weapon you have for a while. You can't do much damage with it, but you'll have to live with it. Ruger heavy pistol, like they're rating this, like so they're rating the Beretta as a 4 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
The Ruger heavy pistol 5.5 out of 10. Better than a pistol, yet not as powerful as the shotgun. A good option if you're low on cash. Colt L36 pistol 5 out of 10. A bit more powerful than the Beretta. If you can't afford much better stuff, but want a slightly bigger gun, this is a good choice. Fischetti L pistol 5.5 out of 10. Small and quick, this gun can do some good damage if you press the A button a lot. Ooh, that's good because I hold it down and do the turbo. Let's get the Fischetti L pistol and shoot it just for shits and giggles. To see how fast it shoots.
I think it was closer to Norbert.
Here, you think, maybe? There we go. Because, yeah, who knows? Like, maybe it'll be kind of interesting to see. Oh, yeah,
you gotta equip it.
Oh, shit. There we go. Had to remember the right weapon, or the right buttons. Okay, so the machete. There we go. Okay. That didn't seem much faster to me. Did it seem any faster to you? I mean, not much faster.
Then again, I still don't get audio.
Oh, yeah. Ares Viper. Yeah, it really wasn't that quick. T250 shotgun. 8.5 out of 10. Excellent gun with very high maximum damage. It can also fire at a good rate, but what's so good about this is the damage it does per shot. Ooh, actually... If my charisma goes up, is that how I get a cheaper price?
I can't remember if it's charisma or negotiation to get a better deal.
Yeah. Because we should just save up for the shotgun. I mean, where else are we going to get a shit ton of money, like, really quick?
Mm-hmm.
And it says the Viper H pistol fires very quick as well, so let's check that out. The Ruger, isn't the Viper H pistol in here?
Yeah.
Ares Viper? Yeah. Okay, so it says Ares Viper. Bye. No! What a grenade. There we go. Alright, so now let's go ahead and equip it. Goes freaking any faster at all. 12,250 is what we have right now. And we can... Couldn't we get rid of the... armor, leather jacket, give to the dwarf. Oh, he gives us 1,000 for that. Oh, I never rip off my friends? Oh, okay. That's funny. What does he buy our Beretta for? I bet he won't buy shit because we can't equip anything else. Shit. I think I just sold my shit. Oh, okay, I didn't. I was like, I had 13,000 all of a sudden, but no Beretta and no leather jacket. I was like, oh god. Well, I think we're so close to the shotgun. I think we're just gonna level. We're just gonna level up for the shotgun. We're just gonna farm for the shotgun. But now, we also have, obviously, other things to do. Because now we're out.
Like, talk to hookers.
Yeah, walking down the street. Oh yeah, we got this guy, he's gonna tell us we gotta get the crap out of our heads.
Yep, the Cortex bomb.
Oh, well, we don't want to go to him yet then.
No, because he activates a bomb and then you're on a timer.
That's right.
Spoiler alert, yeah.
And that's gonna cost money.
That's a street dock. He goes in, he tries to pull the information out of your head, and unbeknownst to him, he activates a Cortex bomb, which basically is going to blow your head apart. Which, let's see, Hamfist is in here.
Yeah, there we go. What's up, dude?
Ask about Shadowrunners. He talks about Jenga Dance.
Yeah, 500.
Hmm.
It's not much at all, really. Magic user. Dances with clams, there you go.
Ah, I was right.
Shaman. I don't think these guys do shit.
That guy's like a coked out version of Steel Flight.
Yep. That guy looks like he has some problems. I will just go ahead and say that right now. Yeah, so we guys would pretty much just need to farm up the Kayad's a bunch.
He's out of sight.
Something my gun wasn't going off. Imagine playing this with a mouse. You could get over to the characters like so much quicker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so this is that all too familiar room, huh?
Oh yeah, I've spent many hours in this room farming for karma and cash.
Yeah, I listened to Bible on repeat today forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I love, like, I'll just get to my house, throw on, like, Spotify on my computer, and then I'll have it connect over to my stereo, and I just jam out to whatever awesomeness I can find. Well, we may actually just call the stream right here because I am just going to go ahead and farm so I can get 15,000. Which,
Okay.
again, I may do off the stream. May do off stream. I don't know. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I may or may not go to work. So, but we definitely made some awesome progress tonight. We got a bunch.
Yes, we have.
Fire on.
Now, just kind of a quick little teaser or whatnot for those who are wondering what comes after the car yards. As we kind of talked about briefly, you know, there's a street dock in this map. The street dock basically says, you know, you go visit him and he tries to pull out courier information regarding your last run, help paint a picture for you as to why you died, what you died for, etc. And in the process, he activates a Cortex bomb, which was put in there unbeknownst to you. But you know, you kind of got this timer where you have to find another street dock who knows how to disable said Cortex bomb. But this street dock is a little more proficient than the first one who clumsily triggered the bomb. And on top of that, he's going to have dermal implants and all sorts of cybernetic enhancements to offer you for sale. And we're talking items that run $20,000 to $40,000 to install. So if you thought farming in this game was bad right now, brace yourself.
Yep.
So the saga continues. We'll pick this up some other time. I know, Duke Money, you're the host of the show. It's your stream, but you know, I know this game like I know me. So,
Yeah,
anywho,
we'll leave it there. We'll go ahead and kill the stream. Thanks for hanging out, Winston. Appreciate it. And,
no problem.
We'll catch you guys next time. Have a good night.